Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Second half begins with a run by Crowell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd.
Here we go now. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. All right, here we go. 3-19.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the 2nd half.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Give him 16 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Cleveland 1st. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Second down, goal to go from the 6. They'll give Crowell another crack. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run the option left. He may try and run for this. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Green 39! Green 39!
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Green 39!
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Third and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. Offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Crowell, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a gain there of 11 yards. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A little dump off for Corral. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. Be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Second down following the incompletion. Back to throw again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devin Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get a score closer. Here we go. The Browns will go for two.
3 down. All right, here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Brown, the lone receiver left. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
Certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Back to throw now on first down. Man open left side is Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
They'll set up a throw. He's got time in the pocket. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And now a first down following that long gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
Here's Bell. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
They go play action here on first down. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
They'll run the option left. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go now. Back it up, Philly. Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. Give him 27 yards that time. And it's good enough for a Cleveland first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Now a play fake here on first down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
It's our time. It's our time. Now let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Three down. Now let's go.
On third and short, they'll try. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Their big tight end. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are back within a score.
So they get the score still down. The bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This one taken just inside the 10. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Bryant with a catch right side. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Still second down.
Second down and just 1. After the penalty, it's Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And they'll give it to him here. And he is going to loop. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been terrific so far. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. This is taken at about the 14. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Right. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Here we go now.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now let's go. 3.
He's back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run the option left. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
And they will line up now for the two-point try. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Brown, the lone receiver, left.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get the football here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Cleveland, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound.